I'm here at the Sliema Scouts HQ with the Adventure Scout leader Sam Cremona to find out a bit more about scouting. So the unit members are aged between 14 and a half and around 17 and a half to 18. And basically what we do is we kind of carry out the Adventure Scout program, which is set out by IHQ, by Irish Headquarters. What it encompasses key areas of development. We call them spices. So there's social, physical, intellectual, character, creativity, emotional, and spiritual. So what we try to do with these 5 or 6 key areas of development, we try to implement them into the way we plan activities. So that by doing these activities, we're developing these areas in our members. Through the activities such as climbing, abseiling, potholing, caving, camping, community involvement, first aid, rope work, all these kind of activities then reflect the key areas of development, while also working as a team and instilling leadership. So scouting isn't what a lot of people think it is, that like it's what Bear Grylls does on what you see him do on TV.
Well, no, as such, I mean there are quite a lot of misconceptions about scouting, which is something I think the global kind of scouting movement is trying to tackle. On the one hand, yeah, you have like the kind of Bear Grylls thought, where everything is haphazard, and we're just going out kind of with a pocket knife and maybe a bit of string or something. But then on the other hand, you have the other misconception where people think the only thing we do is kind of parades, and maybe we do a bit of camping now and then, and little games and some community involvement. Well, it's really something in the middle, I think. It's not as those are the two extremes. It's not as extreme as Bear Grylls, or as kind of monotonous, exactly as kind of parades and marching around and so on. It's something in between. What we try to instill in scouting is a very big sense of adventure, which is something very important, especially for the age ranges that kind of the scout movement takes care of. Adventure needs to play a big part, especially adventure in the outdoors. The kids are in the classroom for practically all of their young lives, and any opportunity to get kids outside, to get them doing hands-on things, is invaluable, I think.
This year during annual parade, Sliema decided to do something different. I think they didn't march, and instead they showed off scouting to the people.
Basically what we wanted to achieve by not marching in parade this year was to get people's idea of scouting from the typical marching with bands and bagpipes and kind of stuff and saluting and whatever, to the real scouting, which we actually do. In fact, we set up a couple of small installations, some small exhibits. One of them showing our history and what we've done as a group. Another one was a couple of pioneering structures we also had, and we also had games between us, between the Cubs, the troop, and the Ventures. And during the whole day, there were kind of activities happening all around the square and all around Malta as well. So like the main aim of that was to really show the public that scouting isn't only parades, or parades are a very small part of it, but the real kind of juicy bit is the activities.
It seems like scouting has had quite a big effect on your life. So is there anything you'd like to tell the youth out there?
Well, number one, I'd say join Scouts, no matter what age you are, whether you're kind of cub age, between 7 and 10, or Scouts age, or Adventure age, or even Rover Crew age. which is 18 to 25, or even if you're past that, 25 plus, you want to become a helper, you want somehow to get involved. At any point, it's always a rewarding experience.
What you want?